So yeah, what is up guys? Ghost here, and today I got you guys a video going over the top 10 best hipfire weapons here in Call of Duty, and this is in no particular order. We're just gonna go over the whole entire 10 general best guns to hipfire with here in COD. And comment down below, what's your favorite gun just to simply go spraying and praying with and not putting any effort in at all whatsoever, because these guns here, you don't even have to aim down sight. Just hipfire, pull the trigger, whatever, and then you'll pretty much just get the kills easily like that. My favorite hipfire gun is for sure the Akimbo FMG9s and the Akimbo G18 from MW2 and MW3. They are so much fun to use. But make sure you guys are subscribed for more multi-COD content like this here. Let's just go and get right into the video. So the first gun that we're starting off with is going to be the Akimbo FMG9s from Modern Warfare 3. These things are insanely broken even 10 years later. Like, regardless of the nerfs that this has gotten in the past, it is still amazing. And it's so funny how back then, when they actually did nerf this thing for the first time, they accidentally buffed it. Like, they thought they nerfed it, but they buffed it by making the hipfire smaller, and I think the fire rate faster, which is just so crazy. But they did revert that, and even still reverting it, it doesn't matter. Nothing could destroy the Akimbo FMG9s at all. They're so much fun to use, and honestly, I don't think any Akimbo weapon or just any hipfire gun like this is gonna feel as good as this back in MW3. I don't know, man. It's very hard to kind of compete with something like this. What do you guys think about the OG FMG9s here in this game? Moving forward, we do have the Akimbo G18s here in MW2. Again, very similar to the Akimbo FMG9s, but I'm pretty sure these shoot a lot faster, or they just seem to feel like it does at least. And the sound of the G18 is what makes it so fun to use as well. It's one of those guns in COD where when you hear the sound of it, you know that it's the G18 from MW2. Yeah, these don't play around at all, because you can literally put stopping power on these and you will be unstoppable. It's so crazy. Too bad the MW3 G18s weren't as good as these ones, because the fire rate was slower, and plus there wasn't any stopping power in Modern Warfare 3. But this is for sure one of the most fun and best guns to run around and just simply hip fire and spray with. The next gun that we have is going to be the Akimbo M1 Irons from Advanced Warfare, and that's the thing with this list here. A lot of these weapons are definitely going to be Akimbo, and that still counts. Even if the gun is Akimbo or not, it still is a hipfire weapon regardless. And using these weapons Akimbo is just bro, it's broken as hell, because this weapon to begin with can two-shot, has crazy damage. So since it can two-shot, you can literally pull the trigger once on both of these guns at the same time on an enemy and just destroy them and delete them faster than you can blink. It's actually that insane, and it's so fun to freaking use here. And all this gameplay in the video is against the bots, just to, you know, show how powerful that these guns can be. And plus, like, it's just easier to showcase instead of going in public games, since all these CODs are dead and it's kind of hard to get footage sometimes, so it makes it easier for me. But regardless, this is the M1 Irons Akimbo in Advanced Warfare. If you never use them, you missed out. The next gun is going to be the Striker from Modern Warfare 3, and to be honest, shotguns pretty much are going to be the best hipfire weapons, but some shotguns do it better than others. So the Striker here, with either the damage or the range proficiency here in MW3, just destroys. And when you slap on the extended mags, you have so many shots. It's hilarious, especially in Infected as well. It is amazing to use in Infected. It's so much fun. And there hasn't really been a shotgun like this in a long while in Call of Duty, I feel like. A very close one might be the Brecci, but it's toxic more than anything, and it's ridiculous to, you know, deal with. But the Striker just hits different. It hits very different when you go back and use it here in this game. So that's going to be pretty much it with this one. Still sticking with MW3, we do have the PP90M1. This gun is so much fun to use, dude. I'm using rapid fire here in this gameplay. I should have put on rapid fire and extended max, but I wasn't thinking, to be honest. And it's so much fun, dude. I love this gun to death. and just hip firing with it is the easiest thing to do ever. You can just go around hip firing enemies and get easy nukes with this. It's one of those guns that it's honestly better to hip fire than ADSing. Seriously, like ADSing can be useful at times at longer ranges, but no, don't. Like, no one really ADSs at all with the PP90 M1. Everyone just hip fires with it because it's incredibly easy and insanely good at doing it. So that's the PP90 M1 from MW3 right here. So a very toxic weapon that we have here next is, of course, the Brecci. No one ADSs with this thing because why would you? It's just easier to hip fire and have no gun skill doing this. You know, slap on that gung ho perk, which lets you, you know, sprint while shooting the gun, and slap on like afterburner too, which lets you jetpack around the map better and easier. And laser sight, fast mags, rapid fire, long barrel. Yeah, there you go. That's you know, how to be toxic in Black Ops 3 101 for real. Like, this thing is beyond ridiculous. Everyone in BO3 seems to have a Brecci class setup. If they do get annoyed or if someone else pulls out a Brecci, then oh, someone else has their Brecci class setup ready to counter the other Brecci. It's hilarious, but yeah, that's pretty much it for Black Ops 3's annoying broccoli. Going to Modern Warfare, we do have the MP7, and look at this right there. I wasn't even trying. This is my first game on Modern Warfare, and I do that right there. Just simply get a quick 5-man hip firing only. You can honestly make some very good hip fire builds with a lot of the guns here in this game. Even the MP5 too, I consider to be a very obviously good hip fire gun, but I don't know, it's either between the MP5 or MP7. Which one do you guys think is better hip firing only with? Honestly, I don't know. Both are equally as good, but sometimes I feel like I just get way too many hit markers with the MP7, but then again, the fire rate is what makes it amazing and fun. You know what I mean? So it's like a pick and choose which one you wanna be more toxic and just sweaty with pretty much. But yeah, you can't go wrong with the hipfire build and with the MP7 and MW. Next up with Black Ops 2, we do have the good old Skorpion here. This gun is just very satisfying. The sound of the gun, the fire rate of it, just the pure chaos that you can seriously pull off with this gun against the enemies is just amazing, bro. Like, I love the Skorpion so much, and sometimes I don't even hip fire only. I just use it as a sweat gun to, you know, ADS and jump shot and drop shot and all that. That's the good part about the Skorpion. You don't only have to hip fire with it. ADSing and just, you know, being a tryhard will do just as good, but when you want to have like no skill and be very annoying to the enemy, yeah, slap on rapid fire and extended mags or laser, all three of them, and just literally hip fire and pull the trigger. The next weapon that we have is the MicroMG from Black Ops 4. This gun was just pretty much made for hip firing. It kind of spins up like a literal mini gun, like a Gatling gun, which is just so insane. It's like you have a literal death machine, a little mini death machine in your hands here as an SMG in Black Ops 4. It's so much fun to run around with and use, and I don't think they ever nerfed this thing. I can't remember, but it's very freaking good here, and the way the gun sounds as well, and just the way it looks and how you can see the whole entire barrel spinning as you're shooting it is just so freaking cool, dude. So yeah, it's one of those guns where no one ADSs with it. You just simply go around and just hip fire, spraying and praying, literally. Lastly, we do have the iconic Spas-12 here from Modern Warfare 2. You can either hip fire or ADS with this thing. It doesn't matter what you do with the Spas-12. Hip firing is so absurd to do because of the one-shot kill range. Dude, you can one-shot people with this at a crazy range. And keep in mind, this gameplay here, I don't have stopping power on, by the way. And I'm still getting these one-shot kills hip firing. Not even aim down sight, not even aiming down the sight at all, just hip firing. It is ridiculous, bro. It's such a iconic and amazing shotgun to hip fire with. So Hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video. I appreciate you all watching. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you made it to the end, and peace out.
I just checked my balance, got a big ass amount.